name is Maria Katrina Yumol from BS Midwifery 1. In this video conference, we will going to discuss about the autonomy. What is autonomy? In its simplest sense, autonomy is about a person's ability to act on his or her own values and interests. Taken from ancient Greek, the word means self-legislation or self-governance. Modern political thought and bioethics often stress that individual autonomy should be promoted and respected.
The word autonomy comes from the Greek autos nomos, meaning self-rule or self-determination. According to Kantian ethics, autonomy is based on the human capacity to direct one's life according to rational principles. He states, everything in a nature works in accordance with the laws. Only a rational being has the capacity to act accordance with the representation of laws. That is, in accordance with the principles or has will, since reason is required for the derivation of actions from laws, the will is nothing other than practical reason.
Hi, I'm Micah Inyon from Radiologic Technology. So, the principles of not causing harm to others, also known as Mill's harm principle, provides the grounds for the moral right of a patient to refuse medical treatment and for a doctor to refrain from intervening against the patient's wishes. Nevertheless, Mill believed that it was acceptable to prevent people from harming themselves, provided that their action was not fully informed. Thank you. Next.
Nowadays, an autonomous decision might be described as one that is made freely or without influence by a competent person in full knowledge and understanding of the relevant information that is necessary to make such a decision. It should also be applicable to the current situation or circumstances.
Good day everyone, I'm Samantha Leanne Flores from BSN Midwifery. First example is Sarah's boss has just told her that her unit is responsible for developing a new high-profile project. She feels really good because it's just like the successful project she was a part of in her previous job. Plus, it's one of the first significant tasks that her boss has given her as a new manager. Sarah's staff is excellent but fairly inexperienced, and her boss has set a tight deadline. She doesn't see this as problems because she has the experience to help the team. She lays out a very detailed plan for her team members. She's pleased because it's so detailed that their inexperience won't be a problem. All they have to do is execute. Yet, as time goes on, the work isn't unfolding according to her plan. The team isn't meeting deadlines, and they seem to be unmotivated. Sarah assumes that they must need more help from her. She begins to press and give more and more details. Still, there's not a lot of progress. She is now spending almost all her time doing their work to meet the deadline. And she's extremely frustrated. Sarah can't understand why this otherwise high-performing team seems so unmotivated and uninspired. She resents that they don't just follow her plan and trust her experience. What's wrong here? That's all, thank you.
The problem is that Sarah is so prescriptive in directing her staff to complete the job that the team probably feels smothered. In an earnest and well-meaning effort to help the staff, Sarah has instead demotivated them. How did this happen? In short, the team has been given no autonomy to complete their work. This is a mistake, mostly an unconscious one, that inexperienced managers often make, well, probably more experienced ones too, unfortunately. Managers develop a wealth of expertise and experience. However, one of the first lessons a successful manager and future leader needs to learn is to let go of the details and focus on the higher goals of the department and the organization. In other words, managers need to learn how to delegate and to give their team autonomy over its work.
Second example is a 26 years old man has been involved in a high-speed collision in which he sustained bolt force trauma to his head as his head hit the front windscreen of his car. He did not lose consciousness. He is fully responsive and has no indication of neurological damage. He does, however, have a significant head wound that is bleeding continuously. This patient has refused treatment on the grounds that he feels fine and he is refusing to have suture to close his head wound. He would like to leave the department.
Hi everyone, I'm Roteza Maxim S. Belanda from BS in Midwifery 1. So, why autonomy is important? Self-chosen goals create a specific kind of motivation called intrinsic motivation. The desire to do something for its own sake. When people are intrinsically motivated, they find greater enjoyment in what they are doing. They are more engaged with their work and they have a higher job satisfaction. Thank you.